Hey yo, what it do, guys? I'm back. Now today I went to go see Snake Eyes. Went to the movies, saw Snake Eyes. I had some chicken tenders and some popcorn, a little bit of popcorn. I went to this movie theater called Alamo Draft House. I think it's pretty good. I think it's pretty good in my opinion. Very it's a very different experience. I've been there a few times. So yeah, I know a few things like in terms of this and the third. That I'm working on. Go to work, go back to school, so I'm gonna have to cut back my hours. But with some of these games, I'll tell you I'm getting Deathloop. I'll get some more. Alright. Some stuff I want to talk about too. I saw that Russell Westbrook got traded to the Lakers, and I'm just like, yeah, that's pretty bad. I'm not a LeBron hater. I'm a fan of LeBron, but I'm not the biggest. I'm not a bandwagon. I don't think that's a smart move, in my opinion. They have all these people. NBA is really becoming one big fantasy league in terms of if you really think about it. All these players, this, that, and the third. Russell Westbrook's gonna mess up the teammate chemistry. And you called me, like, you can call me on this, quote me on this. He'll mess up the team chemistry. I remember when LeBron had everybody possible. They had Dwayne Wade, they had Isaiah Thomas, they had Derrick Rose. I knew that wasn't gonna work out. And LeBron, when he had Lance Stevenson, all these people, Zubac, all of them, Lonzo, that was, in my opinion, the wrong move. And again, this is my opinion. You don't have to agree with it. But, yeah. Rondo was a good fit, in my opinion, because he knew how to space the floor. He can't shoot threes. He can't really shoot free throws. Only downside about this game. LeBron can't make everybody good, and that's just a fact. That just comes to something I have to accept. Like, the league and all that. I know the draft. I don't even know who went. Kate Cunningham, he went first. But others people I really don't know. Like the draft, I didn't even know it was tonight. And it's just like so much is going on. This, that, and the third. My personal life. Nothing crazy, but like, work, school. I go back to school in a week. If I decide or something, like I'm tell you, I'll get Deathloop. Maybe Ghost of Tsushima. I'm not sure, but now I might use some of my work money because I get like $750. Just for like this school year, my school was canceled out of debt, and anyway, my parents don't pay that much money for me to go to school. It's cheap, so I basically went to school for free. And then the alumni, I apply for alumni like scholarship, and I get a lot of money. So the scholarship I get goes directly to me to pay for books. Books, again, everything I got is free. So because my thing got a developer, whoever the book or Cengage, same with the thing that we use my school. So we pay like $200 to get access to. We get access to all our like courses, so I thought that was cool. So parents don't have to pay anything. I get the money. And what am I gonna do with the rest of them? I may invest it in crypto. It just depends. Which one am I gonna invest it in? What am I gonna get? Some VeChain, some Cardano, maybe a little bit of Safe Moon, but we'll see. We'll see. Like today, I did good in reflections, like 30,000 today. I got like 300 million. So those are not the only coins that I have. Like I got a very diversified coin. So if something goes wrong with Safe Moon, I'm not really. I want to kind of be a little bit mad, but I'm really counting on my other investments to pay off. And again, don't invest in something research I have. This, that, and the third. So, not saying it's a good investment, but the one I really trust more than Safe Moon is VeChain. I think VeChain is a great thing, but get VeThor as well. And if you get it in the exchange, go and download the VeThor wallet from the App Store, the official, and it'll give you both. Because VeThor is for gas fees, like Ethereum. Ethereum is like the fastest. That's the fastest blockchain possible. Bitcoin doesn't. That's why they have a fork of Bitcoin. You have all these forks. Bitcoin Cash, Bitcoin SV. Bitcoin Cash can do like 100 transactions per second. And you want to know how that compares. Visa does like 2,300 transactions per second. It's not a blockchain. Blockchain is basically its own computerized thing for processing, like a ledger, and people mine to verify the transaction. And then you have congestion on the network. So Ethereum probably has like the highest gas fees. So will I get some Ethereum? Probably not. I feel like it's gotten skill-based matchmaking to that, because there is almost no reason for that to happen. And to each his own, but like, when you think about cryptos, I have a decent bag in cryptos, so. I would say if you want to try to make some money, in terms of like crypto. Ooh, I'm dead. Damn it. You want to try to at least make some money in crypto, get some VeChain. But be warned about an exchange fee. So like, in order for like you to withdraw, like on an exchange, they may have like a $15 thing to transfer out. So whatever profit, I mean $15 is not bad. And then when you transfer to Coinbase, that's probably another additional fee. But you get a majority of your money. Let me check my crypto stuff now, because I think crypto right now is important for me in a sense, but What's some components about crypto that I do not like? One off the list of things about crypto. Nobody knows what crypto and stuff is doing. Everything relies off hype that drives the price up. Like Lamborghini and Ferrari, they make their money off of hype. The car is really worth it, the features and stuff like that, but you gotta think about it. Don't get the car if you can't afford the maintenance and keep up with it. Again, that's just something that I personally have always thought about. Or just even getting like a car or something like that, and you don't really know all the features, or you're not used to oil changes or having how much a suspension costs for a car, like upgrading the stuff, so your car ride stuff isn't messed up. Make sure your car is balanced. Bitcoin is down a little bit. I might have to leave this one because I don't know what got stuck in my ankle. But I'll play for a little bit. I know people talking about well, I'll just put it beer virus because YouTube, they didn't want to censor. So the beer virus. Okay, I made 90 cents off of Vito. Well, not 90 cents. I made like $1.50. That's good. That's good. It's always good to see you made some money. Vito, you should get some. I'm gonna get some more Vito eventually. Because if I get a lot of Vito, like, I'll probably try to get, because it's not necessarily expensive, like $16 Vito is like 2,000 coins. That could turn to $2,000 or $1,000 if they lose a zero goes to the left. Just like a price action. What's some other stuff that I'm thinking about that I got nothing to do with crypto? Well, let's talk about games. In my honest opinion, there's a lot of games and stuff that's kind of shorting the PS5 of its, I would say, thing. Because I can tell you how I'm thinking. A game is only as good as the development of whatever they have going on. Like PlayStation 5. The only solid game that really it came out, if I'm being completely honest, is Ratchet and Clank. You had a handful of titles that came out with a certain time. I say Ratchet and Clank and then Resident Evil. I haven't personally beat Resident Evil. I deleted it because I need storage on my console. I might play it. I might give it another chance. I wasn't bad at it. I just didn't. That's one of the games you really have to watch a walkthrough. But I think I love Resident Evil, so I might get back to it. Other components of games that I'm not really liking too. It's just the prices. The prices of these games is just bad. So I realized 2K comes out in like less than like what? I think like 50 days or less. So far it looks like I'm not getting it. I'm not gonna walk back my statement. It really just comes back down to you're not giving a thing. See, anybody can make a trailer, make something look good. The marketing is selling itself. You know, you get a team, your breadcrumb, nail biter, this, that, and the third, but the gameplay is bad. The visuals, okay, the visuals and stuff could be nice. In a sense, next gen is terrible. Next gen 2K is terrible. It's just the battle of the curry slot, this, that, and the third. We really have to realize that point for point and bucket for bucket, it's just like we see the same position. That's the bad thing about next gen is everybody had the 6'7" power forward, and that's even better than a point guard or shooting guard or small forward. Oh, for 2K22, they have like a 1v1 court. or something like that. I might not get it for the first couple days or the first month. I really don't care. I'll get it on sale. That's the only way I'm getting it, and that's with like half price or visibly, in my opinion, reduced price. There's just no way I'm pre-ordering a game I haven't seen anything. And I'm sticking to my guns 100%. You can believe that. Like, I'll pre-order Deathloop before I pre-order 2K. And I'm really going to do that. But right now, in my opinion, a lot of games, I don't know, more or less, I'm just kind of... Like right now, when I think about gaming, I'm not really in the mood in terms of, yeah, I played zombies a little bit earlier. I was doing good. Like I had guns and then the connection went out. I was like on close to round 30 with a group of people. I think we were doing an Easter egg or something like that because they start queuing up all these different stuff, challenges, and whatnot. But yeah, connection interrupted. And again, there's a lot of games that, and lack of better words, in my opinion, if it weren't for connection issues running rampant through the stuff, you probably have a better game, and especially when you're talking about the stuff that matters. But because stuff is the way it is, and you know, it likely won't be changed, like for instance, Mortal Kombat. Mortal Kombat is done. The life cycle and this, that, and the third was short, no development. It makes sense, and again, it doesn't make sense because that's unacceptable in my opinion. Yeah, people spend money, and I was one of them. The aftermath, whatever they decided to do. No people were hoping for a Combat Pack 3. I think people said that they were supposed to give more stuff, like look at the game files, like people, not necessarily hacking, looking in the game files and stuff like that, supposed to go and do a little bit. I tried to do Mortal Kombat for a little bit, just for YouTube, because it was a small niche. I don't think Mortal Kombat competitive is remotely good, in my opinion, and the connection issues have a lot to do with it. In my honest opinion, there's another component. Tekken 7 has been out for years. At least 6, almost coming up on 7. Their community is strong. This, that, and the third. They still have tournaments. They have very visible. They have content stuff that's free. So, I think Mortal Kombat is just really living off of the name, the novelty of just being the franchise that really started. The rated M stuff, all the fatalities, Sub-Zero, Scorpion, Get Over Here, all that type of stuff. Gameplay is terrible. Broken frames. The game was just broke. And that's never something that I really want to say about a game. I think I'm pretty decent on Mortal Kombat 11, but I don't really think that it's worth, you know, the praise or, you know, accolades and stuff that it was getting. That was that #1 top selling game on PlayStation 4 when it came out, and I bought it for $60. No, 65. What? That guy would have been dead, man. Yeah, kill him. Yeah, he was dead anyway. Let me see what happened to other crap. Where my phone go? I bet I put it off somewhere. Probably put it on the couch. Or Where's my stuff at? That's the ultimate question. Wow. I dropped it. I put it under a thin socket. Let's see what the crypto market is doing. I'm building up a little bag again, little by little. And once I get to a certain amount, I'm going to withdraw one of my coins out of here and put it in something a little bit more secure. I'm still thinking about a number of people scamming this, that, and the third, like calling people on the phone about this, that, and the third, like getting people's phone numbers and calling about stuff like car insurance and stuff like that. Like, and the thing with what these people are saying is not even believable. Or have you heard about this grant? Like, what? Like, I don't even answer my phone. Like, if I don't recognize a number, like, I'm just not answering it. If someone telling you you have a bank account where you bank with a certain bank, like, no, I don't. Like, none of the stuff that people say, well, it's scamming, is, like, believable at all. And then another thing too is when you get scam emails or stuff that looks official. Like I know people get scam emails for Coinbase or stuff like that. Yeah, Coinbase, you have to be careful, but at the same time, people have very bad English. Subject verb agreement is not there. Punctuation, commas, all the grammatical stuff that people. It run on sentences, this, that, and they don't even sound professional. So again, yeah, just be careful what you do, sites you visit, this, that, and the third. Make sure stuff's not like a Grabify or something like that. And I'm still thinking about crypto, in my honest opinion. You can get like a dusting attack. Thankfully, that hasn't happened to me. I keep my information sensitive, stuff like that. As you should. definitely gonna get one of these things. Not today. Yeah, I'm gonna leave this match 'cause I don't like it. So far, the loot and stuff is bad. And I don't like how I dropped and how I did that, so I'm gonna just leave. So, yeah. A lot of stuff people say is not believable. Especially when people try and scam, this, that, and that, and the third. What you call it, people come from poor countries and stuff like that. The dollar and stuff, like India or Nigeria, this, that, and third. Any of the Asian countries or stuff like that. People poor. Even if they work their hardest because of religion, this, that, and the third, or even ethnic group, or even a tribe, this, that, and the third, or even a language and stuff like language barrier. They can't make a lot of money. But I feel like a lot of stuff has to do with corruption. I mean, there's almost no place in the world that isn't corrupt in more ways than one. But the United States, I mean, has its problems, definitely. But you can't say we don't have a great infrastructure. This, that, and the third. I know people talk about the stimulus money, how that's supposed to be good, and people not going back to work, $600 a week, and then the eviction. I think it's a moratorium or something like that, where people are not getting evicted because of the pay. But I'm thinking about it. $600 a month is like what, $28,800 a year. I don't have a calculator. I know that I did the mental math on that. So it's not that much money, $28,800. But also, if you think about all the supposed plans and stuff like that from Joe Biden with the more kids people have, they got like $500 a month, something like that. And people have 7 kids, that's an additional $3,500. I'm not a conservative. I'm not, and I'm not necessarily big on. I think both parties, if we split it down the line, both of them really haven't accomplished anything. So that's just my own personal opinion. Both of them haven't really accomplished anything. There's a lot of stuff that's checked up. Or just money. Money's a piece of paper and stuff like that. Again, a lot of stuff is by hype. In LA alone and stuff like that, I was just in LA like what? I would say basically, yeah. At this point, I've been back home for like at least a week and a half. But yeah. I got back the 14th to the 18th. So yeah, I've been back like a week and a half at this point. It's crazy out there. Gas and stuff is like, $5 a gallon. So yeah, but on an average day, I feel like you're a tourist, you can easily spend a few $100s just on transportation alone. I like where I live at. North Carolina is cheap. It's affordable. You can get a decent apartment for like $800 a month. LA, like a studio apartment and stuff like that, or I'll probably say 200 square feet or something like that, or 400. You're probably going to spend $6,000 a month on an apartment. And me personally, I would never get an apartment or something like that, or have a living arrangement, or buy a penthouse. I want something I can own, something I can see, this, that, and the third. um, have access to certain stuff. I know all these new penthouses or these little luxury apartments, they try to have, you know, a bar or something that people can go in and feel good or something like that. But me personally, I've always felt like, you know, like if I ever got a decent, I've been said this for a while, if I ever got some decent money, I take care of stuff, take care of my family first, this, that, and the third, but I'll build me a house and have like an indoor gym or something like that, or a basketball goal. I love shooting basketball, and I'll do something like that. I'll try to give back to the community, do some stuff. But I have to take care of a lot of stuff first and set some parameters in place. And I think that's kind of one of the main pieces and components. Like, I'll probably build myself. I have a decent amount of acres and stuff like that. And then I'll probably get somewhere it pays me every month, like own a parcel of land or something like that. Own an asset or something like that that pays me money, a decent amount of money, or stuff like that. What up, Tyler? Yo, are you trying to play Mount the Totem? Are you trying to get on Cold War and play zombies? God, we can do that. I kind of want to play zombies. I don't want to play this. I was just on it. So you want to play zombies, we can. I like the new map. I'll get all this in a minute. Oh, damn. Yeah, I go sleep. Shit, I'll probably be up a little bit. If I go over to work tomorrow, I gotta work a little bit more. I gotta go to work. I could probably tomorrow for sure, Sunday, Tuesday. Yeah, tomorrow. Yeah, what it ain't? Yeah, today basically, yeah, it's Friday. Yeah. I gotta work Saturday. I don't even know exactly my schedule. The worst feelings being without a job and having one dog. Then what happened, bro? You still got your job or something like that? Are you tired of working? I am too, a little bit. I don't feel like I'm not making that much money. That's just my opinion. But, you know, it is what it is. It's point and moment. But I feel you, tired of working. I mean, working, in my opinion, I feel like jobs. What the hell is that? That's what you call a bull. It's basically like a cow. That's what it is. It's basically one of those things you can move around the map, but it's a cow. It's like the what's that shit called? The pad. That's exactly what it is. Where they made it an animal, like a prop. That's what it is. The little stuff that you could throw down in the original Fortnite, like the first season. I forgot which one it was. It's not even driving. I got the pink slip on my lips. Hell. I'm still thinking about how many classes I done took in business. I started taking a few more classes and I graduated. I only need to take 2 more. This shit. I go back to school. And I think I go back to school and then I end around November. So August, September, October, November. I'm not really looking forward to it. I might be done with school. Someone asked me, am I going to go and get my MBA? I don't think I'm going to go and get my MBA. I don't really think it's the point. Because to me, I don't like writing papers, this, that, and the third. And at the end of the day, why would you spend money and be in hella debt just for the possibility of you're not even really, you don't even need an advanced degree. In most cases, you're not going to get paid more money. So I think I'm not about to go and do that. Go get an MBA. It's a little bit too early. And then what? This nigga had to be 1 health, bruh. $16 health, bruh. Hey, that wasn't lag or whatnot. I don't know what it is, but then again, hey, what do you know? Bull run. Let's Ethereum, VeChain, FinChain. Alright. Them chicken tenders at the movie theater that I went to was good. And I'm still thinking about a lot of foods and stuff that, I don't know, food ain't hitting the same. It's just not. I realize there's almost not any experience when dealing with like a restaurant or something like that. Either you can have great food or customer service, or great food, bad customer service, great food, vice versa. I feel like you can't have both. Some places you definitely, you're not gonna have both. I'll be like, damn, this is sad. But I think I know about the place I'm probably gonna at least try to go to for lunch tomorrow. I'm just gonna get myself a grilled chicken breast and wing, and then like some rice. It's like, how can I put it? It's like some Spanish. It's basically like Peruvian chicken, but it got some good seasoning. Food good. But I'm still thinking about like restaurants. Like a lot of places pride themselves on having a decent burger. I really don't think that, like places in California that I think are pretty decent for a burger. Fat Burger is pretty bad. In-N-Out Burger is like the cookout of California. It's open until like 1 their time. So it's like before over here. To get to LA is like 5 hours and 20 minutes. That's a long time. That's a long time. And it depends on what the pilots and stuff do. The pilots, I was sitting on the ground like for a long time when I went. And when I got back, the people, the gate, like the little terminal and stuff they get, like put you off on, like you walk and you go in the airport, like the door. They didn't have that out there. So I'm just kind of like, yeah. I'm still thinking about the amount of taxes you pay on goods and services in LA. And LA is different. When I tell you LA is different, like you paying for everything up front. Like you go to a restaurant, they get your card information. Like they getting everything on file. They do that like Dine and Dash, 'cause I guess that's a huge problem. But I'm still thinking about a lot of foods in LA are not necessarily remotely fraction of the way good. I feel like there's only like 3 good places that I would recommend. Harold's Fried Chicken, that's not even an LA thing. That's a thing out of Chicago. That's like in Hollywood. Their food's pretty good. It's better than Roscoe's. Roscoe's is bad. They got this place named Cabo Cantina. And I think the only bad thing I say about Cabo Cantina is that their customer service is bad. The food is, it's probably the closest thing you're gonna have for a street taco, but like the stuff, the actual service could be better. But the thing they're really known for is like their 32-ounce margaritas and stuff like that, and their half-price drinks. Their drink called the Cancun, I think it was pretty decent, but like drink 4 fluid ounces of that, break you drunk. They put too much Patron and tequila in there, man. But I feel like that's like, you know, we go to certain bars and stuff like that, they be cheating people. And then the thing about the drinks and stuff like that, they put too much salt. At least in Cabo, they put too much salt in that drink. That was his, like on the outside of the thing. Nothing LA is cool. But I will never live there. Will never live there. Cool to visit, this, that, and the third, but like if you go shopping, you don't pay like 10% taxes on a good. So let's say you bought something that's worth a lot of money. Like let's say you buy a $10 million home or something like that. You're paying at least. I don't know how the house taxes and stuff work, stuff like that, but you're paying almost same, if not similar, in the million range in taxes. Not even including property taxes and stuff that you pay for homes and stuff like that. Now it's ridiculous. And houses and stuff is stacked on top of are stacked on top of each other, and I never really I don't like that. When houses are, you know, stacked on top of each other, that's not necessarily a good thing. And then houses on hills and stuff like that, they're kind of nice, but then again, I really think about terrain. California is definitely a place that's mountainous. Even if there's grass, it can be considered a mountain. Like Griffith Observatory is basically on a mountain. So I think it's cool. You can do a hike to see the Hollywood sign. I didn't do that. It's not because I'm not in shape. I just don't feel like that's kind of something that's safe, in my opinion. And again, in my honest opinion, they don't really have that. Like in California, they don't have a good rail system on terms of like if, let's say there's a strong wind or something like that, you need to cross a bridge or something like that, chances are a car, you lose balance or you don't have a good transmission, you could die. I mean, that's stuff I think about. I'm not necessarily afraid of heights, but when you think about stuff and then the fact that, you know, California is a place party people turn up, man, and the amount of accidents and stuff that happens on I-5, this, that, and the third, yeah. California is a different type of environment. And, you know, the traffic, I mean, I would never fly a helicopter or something like that or do this, that, and the third. People try to circumvent stuff. You know, I think that's kind of bad. And then the thing about, like, on the beach areas, they have the helicopters and stuff. You can go and the touristy stuff. I won't get on no helicopter. Tried that shit, man. Really did. Try that weak ass shit. See, that's why I can't stand this game. You can see shit like that, and it's so fake. This probably cheese. I don't know if you're still watching. This probably cheese, boy. But I'm seriously thinking about like work. Work is kind of bad. Now, I do a lot of physical work, pushing cars. I mean, it's not bad. I don't do that for like 4 hours, so it ain't that bad. But I don't know. I gotta deal with bees. When I see bees, that's a hell no. Like yesterday, there was this bee, or like 2 days ago, technically. There was this bee, it was on my like forehead. I didn't swat it, nothing like that. It won't chasing after me, but I don't do bees. I don't like bees. This, that, and the third. Cause me bees, I don't know. I was at this restaurant not too long ago when I got back. There was this bee. This lady had to get an EpiPen and stick herself with a needle, or she go into shock. So it was outside. There was bees. There were flies. This, that, and the third. I don't like the thing. I would like, and for instance, like restaurants that doing outdoor dining, is that they can have one of them little scented, like tropical things where it's like it's not necessarily a tiki torch, but it has that fragrant smell that smells pretty. It doesn't smell like something you should get like from the Dollar Tree, one of them cleaners, but it's like mango citrusy, and it repels the flies and stuff away. That's what I like. I don't really like the smell, but I like what it does. Cause flies, this, that, and the third, it's just, ooh. I hate flies. Cause flies, they just keep on being around. There's a nuisance. Flying, trying to get your food, this, that, and the third. It's like, damn. Can a brother have a break? That's doo-doo. That gun. That's been saved the world. Save the world is done for. Only log in. Barely anybody playing it, so. I might hit up my ex tomorrow. I might hit her up. I just might. I got a pink slip on my wrist. Pulling the coupe a lot, tunnel for the swipe. I just hit lick with the box. I was sticking the box. Hey, the whole damn said I'ma get lazy. I got the mojo till trapping like the 80s. She sucked and so got a cash out. I ain't gonna hit my ex up for that. I might. I don't know. It's been. Okay. I just still thinking about work. I don't really do. I'm glad in a sense that my position is where it's at. In a sense, I would rather take a little pay raise doing what I do. With the job I do, very physical. It'd be hot as hell outside. And those would be like supplying waters for what I do because I'd be outside. It'd be hot ass weather. Sometimes I gotta go in there and buy water like $1.50, $1.99, but hell, that beats fucking what is it? It definitely beats, falling out. So I buy the water. I drink like a gallon of water a day. Now, and I can go to work, stuff like that. I drink a gallon. I drink a lot of water. Pandemic. But I'm still thinking about like a lot of stuff expensive, like movies. Movies, they crack people side the head. Like Fire Stick. Fire Stick used to be cool, but Fire Stick you gotta constantly update it. And Disney Plus. I mean, I got Disney Plus. The thing I really want to watch is Outer Banks. That's what I want to watch. If I come out, what's today? If it's 29th, okay. I think it's supposed to come out today or tomorrow. I'm about to watch that. But yeah. I wanna, what you call it, hit my ex up maybe today. She post something. Hit her up. Maybe. See if I can make it do what it do. Maybe. Make it do what it do. Sex little bitch, that little hoe. Play your throw baby. Charles, if I hit that this night, one of the greatest. $110? I'm still thinking about like some stuff that people be talking about, like What the fuck? Where this guy at, man? Wow. That was bull. I almost won that game if I didn't get over like that. What are some things I'm thinking about in terms of I don't know, man. I think the draft, I don't know the selection for the draft. Let me go and look at the stuff and I'll probably play maybe 1 or 2 more. Yeah, this draft was honestly bad. This draft was honestly bad. And the only reason why I'll probably say that is because if you look at some of the stuff like the G League, they got these high school players going to G League and so they're not developed enough. But G League, the people make like $35,000, and the chances that they get out of that slam to none, really, if you think about it. There's like players that spent a leg in G League. Texas Legends, this, that, and third. It's bad. Or like Andre Ingram. I think he's a good player, in my opinion. Probably a better coach. Andre Ingram was better than some of the players I hadn't seen out there. He is honestly better than some of the players I've seen out there, but I think at this stage of his life, yeah. He's a good coach. I'm gonna try to get my hair cut. So, like, this, probably this morning, something like that. Mac McClung. He's on the Lakers. I'm still thinking about it. Someone wants to know how much basketball I watch. I probably watch like maybe 4 games of the whole NBA season. And that was playoffs. I don't watch the games, but I do watch the highlights though. I'm still thinking about the Hornets. The Hornets are not about to be good. That's just my opinion. And based on what I've seen, I know people talking about LaMelo, Leangelo, and all of them are supposed to team up. I don't think that's going to be possible. I don't think Leangelo is bad. I don't. But at the same time, when you like when LeVar was doing all this stuff, we're gonna be bigger than this, that, and the third junior ballers league. That's hilarious, in my opinion. It's a business concept. It's like the adult version of AAU, basically semi-pro basketball. Except they're paying them a little bit more money. And the thing about Junior Ballers League, it wasn't really televised at all. NBA has a whole lot more people, a lot of sponsorships, more endorsements, bigger platform. It's the NBA. The thing about, I think, the difference in basketball and difference in pace, EuroLeague actually pays a little bit more money for the role players. That's why Allen Iverson, at stage when he left, the way he did when he went overseas, that kind of hurt his career though. I think Allen Iverson is the best pound for pound guard in the history of basketball. Like the smallest guard, but pound for pound, I think he played a whole lot, better for his size. Like, I don't think Allen Iverson was 6'1". There's no way. I think he was about my height. I think he was about like 5'11". Not bad height, but it is what it is. Some other stuff I'm thinking about, like, let me think about it. I'm seeing some of these people that get deals in terms of the draft, and they're getting these training camp stuff. Well, I do know a basketball player in a sense, because he plays professionally like overseas because I go to church with his grandma and stuff like that. But yeah, he got workouts with like the Hornets and stuff like that. But at the end of the day, like do a G League circuit and stuff like that. The people would rather go overseas than to. I'm talking about people who get like 8 points a game. They get more money, and if someone plays in China, China has a lot more sponsorship and deals. Like in terms of they actually pay people money, pay for their apartment, this, that, and the third. Like Lance Stevenson went to China. I'm not sure how many times he came home and stuff like that, like New York or to the U.S., but I don't think he's playing for anybody. And I think Lance Stevenson is bad at basketball. I don't really think he's bad. I think he's just a solid 10 points a game player, 13. It just depends. Just like Draymond. I think Draymond is bad. I don't really think he's bad. He's just a role player. It's just like PJ Tucker. PJ Tucker, I don't think he's bad at all. Even though he get dunked on and stuff like that. I mean, he serves as a purpose. He's like an intimidator. And I know how you're going to be intimidated. You're getting dunked on. He gets in people's head. That's why they put him out there. What are some other aspects of basketball I didn't like this season? Well, I'll say it started forming the super teams. Brooklyn, they weren't going to do anything. Spencer Dinwiddie, he's going to be gone. Yeah, I think he's a free agent. He's not staying with Brooklyn. An ideal place for, in my opinion, where he could go to and actually be used is a team like the Pacers. Because Pacers don't really have a good... The Pacers are my team. So as to who we got on the Pacers, we got Miles Turner. He's pretty decent. A lot of people want... If he was a free agent, a lot of people want him because he spaces the floor and he's a stretch. But he has a okay post game. This, that, and the third. Decent rebounding. But I don't really think, in the grand scheme of things, that the Pacers are going to put out something. I think that Malcolm Brogdon's also coming up on free agency. So, we had Oladipo. Oladipo was pretty good. But he's on the Heat now. So, just like Andre Iguodala. Andre Iguodala, his best years were in 76ers. And what did the 76ers do? The 76ers tried to make stuff work. They had Evan Turner. They had Elton Brand. They had a few other people. What's that? Nocioni. They had those people. That wasn't necessarily a solid team, but it was okay for what it was worth. Because you think about, you need people to space the floor. You don't really have to get a lot of stuff. A lot of teams like the Pacers, Miles Turner is pretty good because he's a good rim protector. He's a good rim protector, and I feel like everybody needs a good rim protector. It is what it is. Now, something interesting that I will say, I won't buy 2K22. I'm being dead serious about that. I'm sick to my gut feeling. You either release some type of crazy trailer like 4 days before the game release and look all this stuff. I'm not buying it. I'm not buying it. I don't have it. The demo was a good shot at me at least trying to pre-order it. That was a good shot because I probably would have waited for it to go down a little bit and then buy it, but I'm not buying it day one. I probably buy it around the holidays, let the stuff get fixed or whatever. Hopefully they got a road to 99. This, that, and the third. Because, really to me, it's going to be hard to replace. I know people talking about the Battle Pass. 2K's coming out with a Battle Pass. They come out with a Battle Pass. I think their days are numbered. But I do think if they go to the road to 99, I'm not playing that game that much. It's just not happening. 2K, in my opinion, they don't really do... They don't do a great job of communication. There's lapses in, when, post, Mike Wang or Mike Wong, he doesn't do anything. He'll make tweaks to the game and change the sliders, fuck up the game, excuse my language. And there's no type of communication, direct line access. He'll tweet, how do you feel about this? They know in a sense. I feel like the sliders had nothing to do with the actual game being shit. The game is automatically going to be whatever it is. And day one, if it's shit, it's going to be shit. That's my whole baseline. 2K, they can try to add more animations, but my problem with 2K was this year, everybody had the same build. Wasn't nothing original about it. Anybody could shoot, anybody can dunk, anybody was a threat, really. People had 6, 7 offensive, threats. Power forward. 6, 7, like 280, and they got like what? 85 speed. They dunking on niggas. No, what the hell? What's some other components about like 2K I don't like? It's also the people. Since COVID and everything, they're not going to give people an exclusive access, I don't think. Or fly people out there. LA is wide open for business. Like, there ain't no social distancing. I done got my shots. Stuff like that. I'm still thinking about people saying crazy stuff, like, or making up stuff, like vaccine stuff, messing up your, like, sperm count. That's a lie. I can tell you, that's a lie. It's not affecting your body. It's just the immune response. Your body recognizes, like, the proteins and stuff that COVID latches on, and it makes a mechanism that COVID uses to, like, infect your cell and then replicate and then disinfect your body. They don't do anything else. Now, I understand someone talking about, like, you know, medicine or something like that. Like, someone, you know, on, like, Zoloft or something like that. And talking about, like, delayed ejaculation, something like that. Yeah, that happens. But, vaccine ain't done nothing to me. But I think the thing with Johnson and Johnson, I wish they didn't even make a vaccine. That's the only one that I will say I wish they didn't make a vaccine. Because Johnson and Johnson, they're taking L's. Like talk and stuff cause cancer. Now that's a fact. Who would know talk or something like that would cause cancer? I'm still thinking about certain stuff like LA. LA's kind of crazy. More ways to one. I gotta check on some games, but 2K will not be one of my pre-order games. If I decide to get 2K, I'll let you guys know. But I'm not gonna walk back what I said about 2K. It's a bad game. They make their money off scamming people, and they get their money up front. And that's the thing about it. Pre-order bonus, 100,000 VC. 100,000 VC ain't even a lot. They keep it a stack. That's like what? I think 75,000. I gotta check the prices again. It's like $20 worth of VC. You're doing all that for $20 worth of VC. A little bit like $25 worth of VC. That's pretty bad. And some virtual clothes. I remember people used to clown me for having the same fit on 2K. See, I wouldn't even pay attention to that. Like the clothes. Why the hell would I spend money on the clothes along the clothes? It's like $20 in real life money. In my opinion, I'd rather spend $20 in some crypto or something like that and make some more money. You actually see something. I mean, crypto is, it's volatile, but you can make money. hope you guys enjoyed the stream. Cause I'm out. That guy's doo-doo. My opinion, but I'm out, guys. I'm out for the count. Well, I'll play one more, guys. I'll play one more. Because your boy is... I feel like I did decent and I ain't get demolished, but at the same time, could have done better. Fortnite's kind of sweaty. Wow. $500. Alright. We're holding, what you call it? I'm retaining my money. Definitely about $450. I invest my paychecks in crypto. That's what I do. And then I'm gonna buy some crypto off of what you call it, PayPal, like $25, and I get like another 25 for free. We'll do that. Not do a big purchase. So either way, time to make some money. Bitcoin. Bitcoin is down like 39.8. I'm still thinking about, you can still make money on crypto. Like if you own a certain amount of like coins or like VeChain, you can stake it. It's basically you earn the interest on your crypto. Like if I had like 10,000 VeChain, I can stake it for like 3 months, 6 months, whatever the interest rate. So like if I did 8%, and or something compounding or something like that, I make a lot of what you call it. And if it moves, it'll go up. But if you want to know what I'm thinking in terms of 2K is not really, it's not doing anything for me, really. So I feel like the biggest thing that 2K tried to do to get people on it is promote these content creator logos or influencers. I could care less about the stuff. 2K is not good, in my opinion. After they released the stuff, it's a shit show. Look at me fest. We made money. I got no problem with people making money in a sense. As such companies, but when you release the shit product every year after year, there's no constructive criticism at all. And lack of better words, I feel like Ryan 2K is like a smaller issue to a bigger problem. But it is definitely a big problem in terms of, he capped on the stream and said, oh, I thought 2K21 was a wonderful game. Well, why all the mayors that you guys have promoted, they stopped playing 2K21? Next gen altogether. Doesn't sound like a great game to me. everybody left next gen 2K. It wasn't good. It wasn't realistic. Slashers are OP. That's the thing about my build on 2K18. Had a slashing sharpshooter. So sharpshooter first, slashing secondary. A build, I'll probably make a sharpshooting point forward in 2K22. If they come out with a demo, oh well, we'll see. But otherwise, I'm not buying it. Even if I see the demo, then I'll get my money up front. That's something for that. How about we leave? I'll play one more, but I see I don't like even doing that. If I gotta do all that for a gunfight, people building on top of shit that you built, and it's still going through the confirmation, and people just building, and I'm building, and people shoot my shit down. That, oh my god. That doesn't sound like a good thing in my opinion. I'm still thinking about people talking about Shiba Inu. I got Shiba Inu, but I got like 11 million coins. I take 11 million Shiba Inu, so I'm not buying any more Shiba Inu. That's just my opinion. All I would need to do for it to hit, make $1 million is 10 cents, and I'm pretty cool with that. Hell, even if it hits 0.05, I had $220,000. That's before taxes. But I think the thing people need to think about, especially in crypto projects, is look at the circulating supply and the max supply. Like, someone got 700 billion coins, or close to, I don't know, let's say 900 billion coins, and then this, that, and the third, or something that's almost ridiculous. It would take a long time unless they manual burn the coins or tokens or whatever it is. It may take a few years. So that's something to think about. So my opinion, I don't know. But in crypto, I got bags today, bags tomorrow. I got a diversified portfolio. Now stocks, I did do stocks for a good minute. I mean, decent money off of stocks, like $400 off of stuff. But, nothing too serious, because I think stocks, like people talking about AMC, getting AMC up there. I don't think AMC at any point would reach whatever goal they had in mind. And the thing you have to realize, especially with crypto, or just stocks in general. A lot of stuff is pump and dump. So like Wall Street bets. I'm not saying I don't like Wall Street bets, but I don't like what some of the tactics. So um, they hype up these little stocks. That's kind of like the underdog. Tell people to invest in it. I never invested in AMC, and I'm fine off without AMC. Um, but you know, I would tell you one of the stocks that they pumped. And I had no idea. Someone took me to investing. I made money off of the stock. It was called Sundial Growers, and they pumped that stock up to like $3.96, and I made money off that. Had like 20 shares, and I got it for like 96 cents. So you do the math. But the thing I'm thinking about in terms of like stocks and stuff is cool, but at the end of the day, you kind of have to understand time frame, market cap, what's so different about a company, what they're doing. Like I think I invested in a tech startup too. Something that was new. Oh yeah, it was called Zomedica. I had to check on that stock. Zomedica was supposed to be this big thing. One of my friends, he made money off of a lot of money off of it, but that's because it was like going like it was like really cheap. Like he got like over. I know he had like probably like 50,000 shares or even more than that, because it was going for like a penny or something like that at the time, and it got to its highest point. I made money off that as well, but I don't think in terms of like stock market right now. And I know people are talking about the vaccine, the companies Pfizer, Moderna stock. You should consider getting those. To me, I say no. Again, the stock and stuff like that. I remember when Moderna was like $180 something dollars. It was at 240, then it dropped down. It went down like 160. Now it's back up to 340. People are driving the price and stuff up. That's the thing. It's not because the stuff is that great. People rally behind these stocks. And if you're not really smart, you don't really know the pumps and stuff like that when people are pumping, or you've been in these people's discords, like Dogecoin. I still own a little fraction of Dogecoin, but I'll never buy Dogecoin again. Now that right there is not a smart crypto investment. And I'm not talking junk. I still own Doge a little small amount, but I made a lot of money on Doge. At least like if it had done what it needed to do, I would have had like $1,000 off of like probably like a $65 investment. Cause I got it when it was like 4 cents. I wish I would have bought more. More or less. But I don't think Dogecoin is ever going to get to $1 anytime soon, just because of what Bitcoin is doing, and because they're better crypto projects in a sense. Stellar Lumens is a better project in a sense, because it's actually solving problems. Like let's say for instance the Philippines, their GDP is basically based off of people sending money back home and stuff like that. Lumens is trying to stop like mediums or places like Western Union, all this stuff, MoneyGram, all these type of stuff. Because whenever you send money to like another country and stuff like that, it has to basically switch 3 times through a courier or like basically a middleman. They're cutting the middleman out. You pay a fee $40 in US, it'll be $40 in in the Philippines native currency. So it should be $40 US. It's not losing any type of stuff, not losing money, but still lumens. Lumens at its highest was like 48 cent like a coin. Because that's like Bitcoin was like $63,000. Bitcoin is like 40,000, hanging around to 40. And I'm thinking about like now, like I'll be writing notes down. I should start writing a little bit more notes. But I think Stellar Lumens is a decent project in a sense. It's better than Dogecoin, and we realize how fast it is and the process and stuff like that. Coinbase, you don't even have to really spend any money. Like the first thing, you don't have to spend any money. All you gotta do is send your ID and stuff like that, and you get like $30 just by watching the video and basically download the app, sign up, register, and then enter your ID information. And then for me, it took like 2 days, so that wasn't as bad. But I think Coinbase, in my opinion, I don't really like Coinbase for like the fees and stuff they charge, because the fees are kind of, I know people talk about Coinbase Pro, minimal fees. So Coinbase, in my opinion, is probably it has the easy user interface compared to other cryptos like exchanges and stuff like that, and they're actually paying you money to learn about crypto. Although Stellar Lumens, like your first video, stuff like that, you're gonna earn like $10 in lumens. If you invite a friend and stuff like that, they spend like $100 in crypto, they probably will see like $96 out of stuff because they got fees. But if I buy crypto, it's mainly from Cash App, because all the other exchanges and stuff like that, they'll crack you upside the head in terms of whatever it is. And what I mean by crack you upside the head is strictly that, like, you'll pay like $150 and then something like fees, traffic, gas fees and stuff like that, you're only getting like what, 100, maybe between $117 to $122. You done lost hella money. That doesn't sound like a deal to me. So I just deal with Cash App. Cash App, they're not taking that much money. They're only taking like what, a few cents, like $1 or something out. Like yesterday, I did like a purchase for Bitcoin for like what, $79, and I got like $77.87, something like that, some shit like that. So when I think about that type of stuff, I'll be like, it's okay, in a sense. Now with Cash App, other exchanges and stuff like that, I was using this thing called PayBiz. PayBiz, they're okay. They got good customer service. That's the only thing I can say. They're legit, but the fees and stuff is out of this world in terms of, like, you put $750, you probably seeing like 712. But you get your crypto fast. You get it fast. So it's a little bit how can I put it, lack of better words? It's not balanced, but at least it's better than other cryptos places. There's other cryptos and stuff like that. They would place like Binance, they hold your stuff like 5 days. You can't withdraw. So No, we got into the stream, bro. I'm out. This is a lot.